Y'all, this is Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 7, Episode 11. Now, I looked for the link. It wasn't available, but it might be available by the time I post this video. So go ahead, hit your girl up with the like button anyways. First off, 1K subscriber giveaway. You must like, share, and subscribe. Alright, now let's get into these hoes, okay? Now, they didn't really piss me off. You know, not all of them, but some. And they didn't really piss me off on this damn episode. Okay? So, go back to where last episode ended. It's Claudia and Nene arguing. Claudia's like, why are you so bothered? With, you sitting there worried about my finances, my bankruptcy, my clique. And, Nene's like, yeah, shit. You want to go ahead and make all these comments? Okay, I just want to let you know that I'm a rich bitch or whatever bullshit she was on. They end up deciding to stop arguing. Kenya's like, y'all, let's just go to the bar. So Kenya, Claudia, Cynthia, and Demetria all leave. Now it's Nene, Candy, and Phaedra and Portia left. And they all sitting there laughing, talking about, well, how you gonna say that Claudia's, Bob is messed up? She was like, Candy's like, what's wrong with the Bob? And she was like, ain't nothing wrong, but you supposed to wear it straight. You ain't supposed to just, her Bob just curl in like, you don't do, what's all that with that old ass hairstyle? Don't do that. I'm like, really? Is we really gonna be this petty? Nene, you ain't had the best hairstyles on this show either, okay? And, Nene's like, I ain't worried about Claudia. I see that she be looking me up, okay, talking about I'm a stripper and all this. Bitch, we know this. We already said that I was a stripper back in my 20s, and I liked it. So what? And, Candy's like, well, you obviously researched her clique, okay, to know that. And they all just laughing and giggling. Next morning, Claudia goes down to the bar by herself because, Cynthia and what's the other half of her name? Kenya is getting a beauty rest. So she decides after the night she had, she wants to go ahead and get her some drinks, even though it's early in the morning. And you got the rest of the girls, Candy, Phaedra, Nene, and Portia. And Nene's like, you know what, after last night, I sat there and I thought about it, and I was wrong. I didn't have to go there. I kind of did start it, but all I said was, you don't have you have a brain of your own. I was kind of shocked because, Kenya, runs them. Basically, I know she sits there quiet, but it was like she was sitting there running them. Nene, your slip is starting to show. What are you talking about, Nene? Okay, now I do appreciate that you feel sorry for, starting some of the stuff and you feel wrong. Now, Phaedra, on the other hand, she does not feel wrong for what she does. She says, Demetria was wrong. If you really felt that way, then you could have went ahead and told me. Nene tells him that, well, yeah, we do kind of feel like you was wrong. You was throwing shade and stuff like that. She was like, you know what, my humor is just different. Okay, Phaedra. I don't feel like some of that stuff you were saying to Demetria was funny. I feel like it was cruel. Okay, so yeah, I do kind of get where Demetria was coming from. But if you didn't mean it, just say, I didn't mean it that way, okay? They end up going to the beach and, talking about it again. And Nene's like, well, I ain't got time for that. I feel some type of way for talking to Claudia, of course, saying all those things, but I ain't got time for it. Blase, blase. Anyways, so, Demetria is having her show. It's like in a day or two. And before the show happens, Candy sets up her bedroom Candy. Okay, little party since it got messed up the first time. And they end up actually having fun. I was thinking that it was going to be a disaster again. But, they played some little dildo game or whatever, and they was passing it back and forth, and they actually had fun. So, before that bedroom candy happened, Demetria ends up going to Phaedra, and she goes to talk to Phaedra about how, she was wrong for saying that stuff about her and Apollo. She just kind of felt like Phaedra was shading her, and Phaedra's like, well, if you felt like that, you should have came and told me that on the side, and you ain't have to do all that because you don't know about the situation. My damn throat about to go out, y'all. You don't know about the situation with me and my husband, okay? That whole me and Apollo thing has been beaten to death, okay? It's been beat more than anime. Alright, leave it alone. And Demetria is like, you know what, I apologize for it. I really just like to move on. I'm like, okay, Demetria, I like that. And her and Phaedra, they cracking jokes or whatever, talking about how they, good they look or whatever. And that's a good thing. I don't really want to see them being catty with each other. So, after, the bedroom candy party, the next day, these heifers is getting ready. Before they even went to the damn show, they was on a bus, right? And and Nene kind of make an announcement. Look, I just want to make an announcement. I know everybody said the new normal's been canceled. The new normal's been canceled over and over again. But I do want to say that I would like to give each and every one of y'all 2 tickets each. So you bring somebody with y'all, and I want y'all to see me on Broadway doing Cinderella. Okay? And I'm like, oh, okay. This might be a new start for Nene. And, Cynthia's like, that's good, that's great or whatever. I like to see black women being successful. So that's all great. And Nene starts talking about how she never tries to, discredit anybody from things that they done. And Claudia's like, that's not true. Okay, you discredit me. And Nene's like, you know what? I'm sorry for what I said. And Claudia's like, well, no. You also said, you was calling me a hoe. You did this, you did that. And it's like, Claudia, she just said sorry. She was like, you know what, Claudia? Okay, you're right. I did say that. I'm sorry for that also. And Claudia is still going like, no, but, the stuff that you were saying, it was so, you didn't even have a reason to say it. And Nene's like, well, look, okay, you didn't said that my dang hair was stuck to my forehead. She's like, and it is. It's like it's a blonde mess. And Portia's like, Claudia, okay? Nene apologized. Why can't we just, go from there? Because she apologized and, just accept it. And Claudia was like, you know what, Portia, and what I also don't like is how you were sitting there right next to her while she called me a whore at the table, and you were sitting there giggling and laughing, when I know that the African man that you mess with is a married man. And Portia's like, you don't know nothing about my personal life. And Claudia's like, I know all about it, okay? We got mutual friends. And, what's the name? Portia's like, you don't even know what you're talking about. Stop it, basically. And then he was like, okay, it's no need for all this. And Kenya was like, well, no, Nene, why can't you understand the fact that Claudia is really mad because Portia, your bestie, is, sleeping with the African married man and being, getting all kind of things. He bought her Rolls Royce. And Portia like, Kenya, you don't know nothing about my life. Okay, don't even go there. Let me tell you where you hoes are so messy at. This is for Kenya. This is for Claudia, especially. Cynthia, you chimed in too. You was like, yeah, she's messing with African men. Bitch, sit down. Okay, I want to just say this. All 3 of y'all look like some fucking bullies. Y'all look like some serious, schoolgirls. Oh, yeah, she did that. No, chill your ass out. Y'all too old for this. Y'all 40 something, going on 50 years old. Get it together. Are you serious? And that's where I really was like, bitch, Claudia. I was trying to be, saying Claudia, okay? You had no reason to sit there and jump on Portia because she laughed at a joke. You come from Foxhole, Reach Around Radio, hell, Ricky Smiley Morning Show, where all y'all do is crack jokes on people. Now, I would expect from you to be able to know how to take a joke. Get over it. She apologized several times. What do you want her to do? Lick your ass? Huh? What do you really want her to do, Claudia? Kenya, you messy whore. Okay? You want to sit there and talk about how Portia, she got an African prince, she's a side piece, okay, a mistress. You calling her all these names. But let's go back to your first season on the show. You were on the show and you had Walter on there, and you got on the show to make it seem like he was going to actually try to marry you, and he did not try to marry you, and you knew he was not, and you would go and flirt with other men in front of him, but you calling her all this. Fast forward to last season, okay? You claim that you got this African prince. He bought you this Bentley. He's a billionaire, okay? He treats you so well and whatever. But nobody's ever met him. He's imaginary. Okay, matter of fact, I just seen a picture of Kenya on Twitter, and it was like her bent over with the basically you just see a shirt floating in the air of a man, because there ain't nobody there, because you keep lying all the time. Why you mad? Like Nene said, y'all sitting there talking about Portia got an African man when y'all wanted an African man. Okay? Claudia, you wanted you an African man too. Stop it. Really stop it. You with this, oh no, I can't take it how you treat me. Bro, you threw shots at her, let it go. She apologized, let it go. Okay? Because we know you're not innocent. I definitely know you're not innocent. I wanted to say this. Pretty sure everybody heard old, recordings of Foxhole and stuff like that came out with Claudia talking about Tiny. I thought that was old when I heard it before. I thought Claudia as a woman, okay, once you became friends with Tiny, you would have at least came to her like, look, before I was on the radio and I made some cruel jokes for you. It's a bunch of comedians. It wasn't right though. And now that I'm getting to know you, I really feel bad about it. You could have did that. But no, you want to act like the stuff you do on Foxhole and Reach Around Radio and whatever, like, because it's satellite radio and internet radio, that ain't going to come to bite you. And it is. And there's going to be plenty more. I heard that she lost her laptop or whatever and a sex tape supposed to come out. We'll see how true that is. But there's plenty of stuff Foxhole and Reach Around Radio got on you that was way worse than you talking about Tiny. And you sitting there trying to act like you this innocent victim. I can't take it. I really can't. Kenya, bitch, get a life. Get a life. Why are you sitting here talking about, oh, Portia got this, Portia getting this from her, she's a side chick. Bro, what were you? Okay? Just because Apollo admitted that he lied about ever seeing you, don't mean that we didn't see you sit there and flirt with that man. And then every other freaking man. Don't even go there. So and what also kind of pissed me off, these heifers pull up to Demetria's show late as hell. Now they are there because of Demetria. They are there because of Demetria, and Demetria paid for them, well, Roger Bob, but still, it was courtesy of Demetria and Roger Bob that they came, and they had a place to stay. And y'all came there late. Like, it looked from what it looked like y'all came in right before the last song. And I will say her song did sound good. Okay, she brought the bread out. I didn't think people was gonna be that excited to see the bread, but I guess I was wrong. But you know what, Claudia, clean it up, ho. I'm not dealing with this victim shit. I'm just not. I will drag your ass every time if you gonna do this. Get it together. Can you get your life? All right, that's it for this episode. This review. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Jazz Chapman. And y'all be easy. Y'all take care. 1K subscriber giveaway, y'all. All right, thanks for watching.